great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system? I don't want to wait. Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't want to wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready? Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community, waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
And hello, everybody. It's baseball time in Haysville. Jayhawk baseball at its finest tonight. Your Haysville Aviators take on the crosstown rivals Derby Twins. I'm Todd Hook. Chris Worrell not with us tonight, so audio only tonight. So I'll do my best to describe all the action for you tonight. Here's how the Twins will go. They are 12-11. Braxton Worley will lead it off out of South Mountain Community College and play center field. Tyler Mendoza will be at second base out of Paris Community College. He will hit second. Hitting third will be Michael Urquidy out of Angelo State. He will be in left field. And the cleanup spot will be Colton Eager. He will be in right field. He's out of Abilene Christian. Hitting fifth will be Wes Anderson. He'll be the designated hitter. He's out of University of Alabama, Huntsville. Hitting sixth will be Marcus Page. He'll be over at first base out of South Mountain Community College. And out of Meridian Community College will be Houston Parker. He will hit seventh and do the catching. Torrin Craig will be at shortstop out of South Mountain. And rounding out the order will be Zach Smith. He will be over at third base. He's out of Abilene Christian. Derby comes in 12-11. Derby is coached by Ken Jarrett, Tyle Hankins, Quentin McGrath, and Doug Rhodes. A little late arriving umpiring crew here tonight, so we're a little late getting underway. We apologize. We appreciate you tuning in tonight to this audio-only portion of the baseball season. So no video tonight. First pitch weather in Haysville, it's going to be a hot one. 93 degrees, heat index 95. What wind we do have is out of the south-southeast at 7, so that'll be blowing from right to left. Here's how the Aviators will go. That roar you heard there was, looked like the statue guys between the two teams. Looks like Derby broke ranks first, so Haysville will get an early one. Here is Braxton Worley hitting .278 out of South Mountain Community College. Looks like we're almost ready to go. Umpire is trying to get folks back in the dugouts. Not a whole lot of room in the dugouts. Dugouts right out of 1972 here in Haysville, Kansas. Very large ballpark, 335 or 350 down the line, I'm sorry. 375 in the alley. And about a mile and a half to center. First pitch to Worley is outside, ball one, and we are underway. Derby 12-11. Haysville comes in 8-16. That is low. So Copland behind an account 2-0. We'll get to the defense in just a moment. If you'll hang on, that is in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to Braxton Worley. Worley, the center fielder, hitting .278. That is driven to center. Looks like Cuccinata back and to his left. Seems to have a beat on it and hauls it in. That ball was hit on the screws, but that'll be out number 1. One out here in the top of the first, just underway, just a few minutes late due to a late arriving umpiring crew. Left to right in the outfield will be Cross, Cuccinata, Nagalski. Williams over at third. Garcia at shortstop. Gutierrez over at second base. Nixon will be at first. Stoltz doing the catching. And out of Manchester will be Tyler Copland. First pitch swinging from Tyler Mendoza. Room surface hop to Garcia on the left side, and that'll do it for Mendoza. He's 0 for 1.
The left fielder, number 14, Michael Urquidy.
2 quick outs here is Michael Urquidy. Boy, he's been a tough out all year long. Average now down to 295. Boy, he just had a blistering spring. Hit 375 out of Angelo State. So this is the time to face Urquidy with 2 outs. First pitch to him is wide, ball 1. Copland has appeared in 5 games this summer, all starts, 24 innings of work, giving up 44 hits, 30 runs, 21 strikeouts, and 20 walks. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Urquidy. Urquidy, the left fielder, has played some center and right. Very versatile ball player. 295. Left-handed hitter. So right on left matchup. So that's 2-1 now to Urquidy. Aviators in their light blue tops and white breeches. The tops are similar to the old Houston Astros throwbacks. That is inside, almost hit him. 3-1 now to Urquidy. Derby is in their maroon tops, yellow letters, and gray breeches. And if you're keeping track at home, I'm wearing my Aviator shirt and khaki golf shorts. 3-1 now. That is in there for a strike. Good pitch on the outside corner to Urquidy. And that'll run it to full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the first. You're in the area. It's still time to come on out. That is swung on, driven to center. It looks like Cucinotta ranging back and to his right. Has a beat on it. We'll haul it in, and that'll do it. So Derby goes in order in the top of the first. We've played a half. No score. We'll be right back.
Organization that assists companies who are considering Haysville for a
To Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the first. Here's how the Aviators will go. Shea Gutierrez will lead it off, play second base. He's out of Incarnate Word. Jack Cucinotta be in center field out of LaSalle. Nigel Williams will hit third. He will be over at third base. He's out of Lake Erie College. In the cleanup spot will be Damon Nixon. He is over at first base tonight. Hitting fifth will be Nate Stoltz. He's out of the University of Miami of Ohio. He will do the catching. And Zach Nagalski will hit sixth in right field. He is out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. And the University of Nebraska, Guy Carter Cross will be in left field. He will hit seventh. Darian Williams will be the designated hitter. He will hit in the 8th spot out of Benedict College. And rounding out the order will be Manny Garcia out of LaSalle.
Number 1, Shea Gutierrez.
Get to the Derby defense in just a moment. Here is Shea Gutierrez out of Incarnate Word. No score, bottom of first. Left to right in the outfield will be Urquidy, Worley, and Eager. First pitch to Gutierrez. That's going to hit him. So he will wear that one off his elbow. That also got a piece of the catcher, Parker.
Jack Cucinotta.
So the Aviators have the leadoff man on here in the bottom of the first. Here's Jack Cucinotta. He is out of LaSalle, right-handed hitter. Smith over at third, Craig at short, Mendoza at second, Page at first, Parker doing the catching, and on the mound a right-hander. That would be Connor Dove out of Georgia Highlands. Big, tall right-hander. First pitch to Cucinotta is high. Ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Nobody out. Shea Gutierrez led it off with a hit by pitch. And you're up to date. Good lead over there by Gutierrez. And pitch swung on and foul straight back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just underway. No score from Haysville. Haysville is on a 3-game winning streak. They took 3 in Great Bend over the weekend. Here's the 1-1. That is high and in. 2 balls and a strike. Haysville in their last 10 games, they are 4-6. And Derby is the same, 4-6 in their last 10. So something's going to have to give here. That is popped to the right side. Eager coming hard near the line and makes the play just into foul ground. And that'll be a fly
Now
out for
batting the third
Cuccinata.
baseman, number 9, Nigel Williams.
One out now. Here's Nigel Williams. Eager had a long run to get to that. A lot of room here in foul ground here at Vulcan Field. A lot of room to cover. Nigel Williams now out of Lake Erie College, playing third base tonight, 294. That is in there for a strike on the outside corner. Pretty good pitch from Connor Dove. Dove 2-2 on the season, 4.15 ERA and 21 innings of work. 16 strikeouts and 12 walks on the season. Runner goes. Good jump by Gutierrez. Throw down. Not in time. So that'll be a stolen base for Gutierrez. Good jump by Gutierrez, and even better throw by Parker. So speed does do a lot of things in this game. Now Williams with an opportunity to get the Aviators on the board right here. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it is. That is an off-speed pitch. That is bounced through the left side for a base hit. That just ate up Smith, the third baseman. That was an in-between hop. Almost took his head off. That'll go as a base hit.
Nixon.
Gutierrez over to third now. Williams over at first. Runners at the corners with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Damon Nixon now, the cleanup guy out of Florence Darlington Tech. He will hit from the left side with a right-handed pitcher. So it'll be right on left matchup. Nixon hitting 295. First pitch to him is high and away, ball 1. Nixon over at first base today. He's played quite a bit of third base this season and has done some DHing. So a little bit of everything for a versatile ball player. That gets away from the catcher, and the pitcher did not cover. Gutierrez took advantage of it, so that ball got away from Parker about 10 feet from the plate. And he's a little tardy at going to get the baseball, and Gutierrez saw it, and he scores from third on the pass ball. So that'll go as a pass ball. Williams down to second base. So good base running there by the Aviators. They now lead at 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. Good heads-up base running by Gutierrez. Pitcher Dove was a little slow getting to the plate. And the pitch, a good fastball, is fouled straight back. 2-1 now to Damon Nixon. Aviators 8-16. Won their last 3. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. Runner at second base, 1 run across. And the pitch. That is low and in. 3-1 now. So Nixon in the driver's seat can look for a spot. Catcher Parker out to talk to Dove. Looked to be maybe a bit crossed up on that last pitch. Not quite sure, so they're out to make sure. Parker back behind. We are ready to go. Same 2 clubs tomorrow night at Derby. And a 3-1. That is a slow bouncer to the shortstop. He is up with it over to second base in time. Williams over to third.
Now batting the
So a
catcher,
productive
number
out
4,
for Damon
Nate
Nixon.
Stoltz.
2 down now. Here's Nate Stoltz. Out of Miami of Ohio, doing the catching tonight, hitting 250. Playing him close shading towards left field. A lot of room in right center. So Stoltz from the right-hand side. First pitch to him. That's a fastball down. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 outs. Aviators lead it. 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. Todd Hook with you tonight, audio only. So if you're looking for picture, kind of out of luck. That is high and in, 2-0. Here's what you do. You turn on your favorite Major League Baseball team. You turn the sound down and turn our sound up, and there you have it. 2 balls and no strikes. Here it is. That is pop to shallow center. Right fielder Eager coming on, and the center fielder Worley will call him off. And that'll do it. So the Aviators will leave one, but they get one. We've played one. We'll be right back. Aviators lead it 1-0.
And Doug's Auto Service for their sponsorship of the...
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
And welcome back. We'll go to the top of the second. Aviators lead it 1-0. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. For the Twins, it'll be Eager, Anderson, and Page. Here is Colton Eager. It's his first look at Taylor Copland. And the right-hander kicks and deals, and that has bounced right back up the middle. Gutierrez ranging to his right. Backhand stab across his body over to first in time. Good play there by Gutierrez.
Anderson.
One out now. Here's Wes Anderson. He's the designated hitter out of the University of Alabama, Huntsville. He'll step in from the right side, hitting .357. That's one of those plays you hope the pitcher kind of lets go, because Gutierrez was shading him a little bit towards the middle. And was able to get to it and throw him out. First pitch swinging, and that'll be into center field for a base hit. The first base hit of the ball game for the Twins, and they have a runner at first base with one out.
The first baseman, number 12, Marcus Page.
And here's the first baseman, Marcus Page. He will step in from the right side, hitting .222 out of South Mountain Community College. See if early on here we might see a little bit of small ball out of the Twins. Pretty good lead over there by Wes Anderson. And the pitch. That is bounced hard to the third baseman. Over to second for one. Back to first. That is over the head. So Williams was playing in at third really close, and he got an easy one hopper over to first. Gutierrez got the lead runner. Gutierrez seemed to have a little difficult time making the exchange and threw it over the head of Nixon.
Batting the catcher, number 22, Houston Parker.
So Page will be into second base on the error and the fielder's choice. So one error for the Aviators. Anderson is forced at second base. 2 outs now. Here's Houston Parker. Parker hits from the right side. Meridian Community College product. Doing the catching tonight, hitting .349 at the start of the day. Umpire out to work on home plate a little bit. It looks like they're having a little trouble getting it to show up. I'm sitting right behind home plate. I can see it just fine, so he can just ask me, I guess, if we needed any help. Probably won't. All right, we're ready to go. First pitch to Houston Parker is low and away, ball 1. 2 outs, runners at first. Derby comes in hitting .269 as a team, giving up almost 5 runs a game. That is bounced to the left side. And Manny Garcia up with it. Over to first in time. Just got Parker by an eyelash. Good play by Manny Garcia. He goes to his right. Had to get it on the short home. And that'll do it for the Twins. They're going to leave one. We've played 1.5. We'll be right back.
You pick the length, weight, colors, and
Wait
finishing.
anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Go to the bottom of the second. Aviators lead at 1-0. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Aviators. Be Nagalski, Cross, and Williams scheduled. Dove out for inning number 2. Gave up a run and a hit. First pitch to Nagalski. Good fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Nagalski out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. That is wide, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. The old bat's kind of cooled off for Zach. He is down to 196. That is wide. 2 balls and a strike. So Zach can look for a spot here, maybe get healthy. No changes defensively for Derby. They play him straight away. That is fisted to the right side into right field. Looks like Eager coming on hard and makes a basket catch for out number 1.
Number 7, Carter Cross.
Eager with a good jump on the baseball in right field. Coming hard. That ball was looking for a hole. Nagalski is retired. Here's Carter Cross out of the University of Nebraska. Left fielder tonight, hitting .227. Steps in from the right side, shows bunt, and takes an off-speed pitch for ball 1. They're going to appeal, and the umpire down at first base wasn't even looking. So umpires have not had a good night tonight. And that is 0-1. That is sharply hit to the right side or left side. We'll see how they score it. Craig Cup took a couple of steps to his right, had to backhand it. I think that will go as a base hit. Even if he does come up with it, Carter Cross runs so well, it would have been difficult to get him. So Cross is aboard with a base hit here in the bottom of the second. Here's Darian Williams. 186 on the season in the designated hitter spot. And he takes a ball high. Cross aboard with a 1-out base hit. We're in the bottom of the second. Aviators lead it 1-0. Swung on and missed. Good hack there. That even got a piece of the catcher, Parker, on the backswing. Parker does have a skull cap on, so that's good. If he'd have just had a ball cap on under there, he would have had a nice knot on his head. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Williams. Carter cross, he goes, and he'll steal it. Parker unable to come up with a clean. Cross had a good jump, and he will be at second base with 1 out. So credit Cross with a stolen base and a base hit. So Williams with an opportunity to add to this 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Dove with a couple of looks, and an off-speed pitch is swung through and missed, and that'll do it for Williams.
The third baseman, number 8, Manny Garcia.
2 outs now in the inning. Here is Manny Garcia. Garcia out of LaSalle. Shortstop tonight, hitting .209. Has improved steadily over the season, both defensively and offensively. Does get on a lot. First pitch swinging, and he swings through a fastball for strike 1. Had a good hack on that one. No balls and a strike. Runner at second base. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the second. And the 0-1. That is high. Good take there by Garcia. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. They play Garcia to pull on the left side. Out of room in right center. Time is called. Garcia asked for time. It appeared that Dub was taking way too much time, so he's going to ask him to start over. Time was granted by the home plate umpire. We will step in and start over. Beautiful night here at the ballpark. Very little wind. 93 degrees. That is in there for a strike at the waist. Good off-speed pitch there from Dove. 1-2 now to Garcia. Garcia has played third, short, second, and has pitched. And the 1-2, that is low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Carter Cross at second base, reached on a base hit and stole second. Aviators lead at 1-0. 2-2 now to Garcia. Here it is. That is popped up. Looks like the first baseman, Page, is making the call and will make the putout. So the Aviators are going to strand 1. We've played 2. They lead it 1-0. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Go to the top of the third. Aviators lead at 1-0. 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for the Twins. It'll be Craig Smith and top of the order Worley. Copland out for inning number 3. It's only given up 1 hit so far. Here is Torrin Craig. First pitch to him is wide, ball 1. Craig out of South Mountain Community College. He is at shortstop tonight. And he swings and And a 3-bouncer over to the shortstop, Garcia. Up with it over to first in time. So Craig is retired, 6-3.
Number 4, Zach Smith.
One out now. Here's a 9-hole batter, Zach Smith out of Abilene Christian. Smith over at third base tonight, hitting .288. Not a breath of breeze at all here at the ballpark. You might want to get the date and time on that one. And the first pitch to Smith is high and away, ball 1. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July and a safe one. Everybody has all their fingers. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Zach Smith. Wife and I had an opportunity to get out of town, do a little fishing, and a 1-1. Off-speed pitch, just misses high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Looked like an overhand curveball from Copland that stayed up. And a 2-1. That is wide, 3 balls and a strike. Copland trying to get healthy here. 3 balls and a strike. You want to walk the 9-hole man. Here's the 3-1. That is a good fastball swung on and fouled back. That got a piece of Stoltz. Looks like he is going to be okay. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Smith. 1 out on the inning. Craig led it off with a ground out to shortstop. And that is at the knees for a call strike. Smith thought that was ball 4, headed to first. And the umpire said, absolutely not. You're going to go back and sit down. So that will be a strikeout for Smith after being ahead in the count. 3 balls and no strikes. First strikeout of the ball game for Copland. Top of the order now. Here is Braxton Worley. 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out to the center fielder in the first. And he takes a fastball high, ball 1. Worley out of South Mountain Community College. And the 1-0. That is to the right side. That'll get through there for a base hit. That'll just be over the first base bag. Over to pick it up is Nagalski. And into second base with a pretty good throw from Nagalski. But he's in there. So a 2-out double for Worley. And the Twins have a runner at second base. Opportunity to tie this ball game up. That ground ball was just over the bag at first. Nixon had no chance of getting there. Here is Tyler Mendoza. First pitch to Mendoza. Floats inside, ball 1. Mendoza hitting .172 out of Paris Community College. 0 for 1 tonight. Bounced out to the shortstop first time up. Runner at second base, 2 outs, top of the third. That is high. 2 balls and no strikes. Copland has gotten behind the last 2 hitters. Certainly a little out of character for Taylor Copland. His last outing was July the 1st in a 14-3 loss at Hayes. He went 3 1/3. That is driven to left center. That'll get down and score a run. So that'll get in the gap, and Mendoza into second base with an RBI double. So Worley will score, and we're all tied at 1. All tied at 1. Here's Michael Urquidy out of Angelo State. Flew out to center field last time up, so he's 0 for 1. You don't say that too often with this young man. Hitting .295 on the season, playing left field today. Steps in from the left side, and he takes a fastball in there for a strike. So that's going to be very important for Copland to get ahead of hitters, especially you cannot get behind to Michael Urquidy. Hits with an open stance, Off-speed pitch. That's in there for a strike. Good overhand curveball from Copland, and he's ahead 0-2. Top of third, we're all tied at 1. Twins with 3 hits. Haysville with 1. Both clubs with an error apiece. Derby 12 and 11. And a pitch. That's fouled back. Good piece of hitting there by Urquidy. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Copland just finished up a stellar collegiate career. Just 6 strikeouts shy of striking out 200. And that pitch is wide. Tried to paint the outside corner, little backdoor fastball, or actually it was a backdoor changeup. Just missed 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Very dangerous hitter here, Michael Urquidy. And a 1-2. That misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to take there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. We're all tied at 1. Audio only tonight. We will have the full package on Wednesday night. Tomorrow night, the same 2 clubs will be at Derby, 7 o'clock, first pitch. Urquidy steps out. He's back in there. That is into right field for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner at third base. So Urquidy is aboard.
Batting the right fielder, number 15, Colton Eager.
Urquidy lowered the barrel on that one and got it to the right fielder, Nagalski, in a hurry. So if they would have tried to score Mendoza on that one, he would have been out easily. Here is Colton Eager. So a little bit of a break there for the Aviators. First and third now, 2 outs, 1 run across. And the pitch. That is low and in, ball 1. Torrin Craig led off the inning, grounding out to the left side. Then Zach Smith struck out. Worley doubled, followed by a double by Mendoza. Throw over. Urquidy back in there head first. We're all tied at 1. 4 hits for the Twins. Urquidy goes. Here's the throw down. And they throw back to home. And he's in there. So Urquidy will steal second base. And Mendoza will go home on the throw. Garcia received the throw. He's the shortstop. Had quite a bit of momentum going towards the first base side. Couldn't get a whole lot on the throw. The throw was high and to the third base side of home plate. And just like that, the Twins take the lead 2-1. 1 ball and no strikes now to Colton Eager. That is inside. 2-0. Looked to be some kind of miscommunication. It looks like the bench was concerned as to why they didn't let that throw go through. It would have been a close play there at second base. Urquidy did get a pretty good jump. 2-1 now to Eager. That is in there for a strike at the knees at the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Eager hitting .359. He is 0 for 1 today. Hits from the left-handed side out of Abilene Christian. Right on left matchup. Here it is. That is bounced to the left side. Garcia coming on the run. Feels an up and over to first in time. Good play there by Manny Garcia. And that'll do it.
And there you will find the
Twins get a couple. And we're going to go to the bottom of the third. They lead it 2-1. We'll be right back.
Say hello to Haysville.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville.
And welcome back. Go to the bottom of the third. Aviators in the hole 2-1 versus the Derby Twins. Top of the order now, it'll be 1, 2, and 3. Gutierrez, Cuccinata, and Williams scheduled here in the bottom of the third. Dove out for inning number 3 of work. And the right-hander kicks and deals. And there is a strike on the outside corner for strike one. Pretty much the only hiccup for Dove was the hit by pitch by Gutierrez. That is wide, ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gutierrez hit by pitch, stole a base, and later scored on a pass ball out of Incarnate Word, and that pitch gets away, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pretty much everyday second baseman Shea Gutierrez hitting .330. And a pitch high and away. 3-1 now to Gutierrez. Here's a 3-1. That is driven to left field. Looks like Urquidy will have a beat on it and will make the play right in his tracks.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Jack Cuccinata.
Gutierrez put a charge in it, but right at Urquidy for out number 1. Here is Jack Cuccinata. Center fielder is 0 for 1 today, hitting .278 at the beginning of the day out of LaSalle. Playing center field, and he takes a pitch high, ball 1. Pretty good crowd on hand today for a Monday night here in the big town. And the 1-0, that is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Temperature was 93 degrees at the start. No wind now. 1-1. That is wide. Good curveball there from Dove. Just misses. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the third. That is popped up to the right side. Looks like Page, the first baseman, makes the call and the play in foul ground. Just into foul ground. And that'll be out number 2.
Williams.
2 outs. Here's Nigel Williams out of Lake Erie College. Williams over at third base. He is 1 for 1 tonight. Comes in hitting .294. Right on right matchup here is the offering from Dove. And the first pitch swinging, driven to the second baseman, and that'll do it. So Mendoza will take care of Williams. We have played 3, 2-1 Derby. We'll be right back.
Things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth from Haysville. Derby leads it 2-1. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Twins. Anderson, Page, and Park are scheduled. Copland out for inning number 4. Giving up a couple of runs in the third. Other than that, pretty good work from the right-hander from Manchester. And the first pitch is a fastball to Anderson. That's going to be wide, ball 1. Pretty good velocity on that pitch from Copland. Just missed. And the 1-0. That is driven to center field. Cucinotta on the run. Makes a great catch in the hole over his shoulder.
First baseman, number 12.
And that'll do it for Anderson. Good play out there by Cucinotta. Good jump and route to the baseball. And that'll do it. So out number 1 for the Twins. Here is Marcus Page. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second. He's 0 for 1. Out of South Mountain Community College. And he takes a pitch low, ball 1. Top of the 4th. Derby leads it 2-1. And that's in there for a strike on the outside corner. That'll even it up 1-1. Haysville got 1 in the first, and Derby 2 in the third. That is high. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1, 1 out, nobody on. Here it is. Off-speed pitch is wide. 3-1 now to Marcus Page. Page been busy over there at first base. A lot of pop-ups. That is foul straight back. Good fastball there from Copland. And that'll even it up 3 balls and 2 strikes. Copland trying to get healthy and work back into this order. Here it is. That hit him. And Page will be aboard, so that gets him on the elbow. And with 1 out, the Twins have a runner at first base. Houston Parker now, out of Meridian Community College. 0 for 1 tonight, 3:49 at the start of the day. Right-handed hitter doing the catching tonight. Anderson led off the 4th with a fly out and a good catch by Cucinotta. Page was hit by a pitch, and you're up to date. That just misses low, so the first pitch to Houston Parker is low, ball 1. 4 hits for the Twins, 1 for the Aviators. Throw over to first. Squirts away from Nixon, not far enough for Page to advance. Page does run well. Copland trying to keep him close. And he fakes a steal, and the pitch is in there for a strike. So a good decoy over there by Marcus Page. Count even now, 1-1. Here it is. That floats high, 2-1. Copland struggling a little bit today, not his usual self. Usually a very fast worker. Pounds the zone, gets hit a lot. But that's because he's pounding the zone. That is bounced to the left side, foul. Count even now, 2-2. We'll be back with you on Wednesday with video and audio. 7 o'clock start versus these Derby Twins. And a 2-2. Just missed outside, 3-2 now. Pretty good spot there by Copland. Good take there by Houston Parker. Runner at first base, 1 out. Runner goes. That is popped up. Looks like Williams ranging over to in foul ground and will haul it in. So Houston Parker is retired, and Marcus Page will have to retreat. Two outs now. Here's the 8-hole man, Torrin Craig, out of South Mountain Community College. Runner at first. You got to think that Page may still be running sometime in the count. That is bounced to the right side, left side just gets through over the bag at third. and everybody will move up. So a base hit by Torn Craig over the third base bag
Now batting the third
with 2
baseman, number
outs.
4, Zach Smith.
So Page down to second, Craig at first with a base hit. Here is the 9-hole man, Zach Smith. Struck out in the third, he's 0 for 1. Smith, a right-handed hitter out of Abilene Christian, hitting .288 at the start of the day. And the first pitch to him. That is a ground ball to the left side. Williams cuts it off over to second and gets the runner there, and that'll do it.
Will be opening a extension down in Haysville this fall.
So the Twins will leave a couple.
They will offer.
We've played 3.5. Twins 2, Aviators 1. We'll be right back.
And HVAC classes.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the fourth. Aviators trail the Twins 2-1. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Aviators. Nixon, Stoltz, and Nagalski scheduled here in the fourth. Connor Dove out for inning number 4. He's given up just 1 run. First pitch to Nixon in there for a strike. Nixon out of Florence Darlington Tech. He is 0 for 1 today. Steps in from the left side, and he's in the hole 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes now to Damon Nixon. Nixon hitting .295 at the start of the day. And that's pitch is high and away, ball 1. Tried to get him to chase something up and out of the zone. Dixon was having none of it. And the 1-2. That is bounced foul. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nixon 0 for 1 today. Bounced out to the left side. And a good off-speed pitch. He swings through it. And that's out number 1.
Catcher number 4, Nate Stoltz.
So Nixon is retired. He's 0 for 2. Nate Stoltz now doing the catching out of the University of Miami of Ohio. Flew out to center field in the first inning, hitting .250 at the start of the day. First pitch is swung on and fouled back, strike 1. So a good fastball there from Connor Dove. Last outing for Dove was on the 3rd of July versus El Dorado. He threw 5 innings, gave up 4 hits. That is bounced through the right side for a base hit. So Stoltz with a base hit here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 25, Zach Nagalski.
So with 1 out, Stoltz is aboard. So that last outing for Dove on the 3rd, he was on the short end of a 6-2 loss. Did strike out 6, only walked a couple. Here is Nagalski. Throw over And Stoltz is back in there standing up. Nagowski 0 for 1 tonight. Popped up to the right fielder last time up. And he fouls that one back, 0-1. Nagowski out of the University of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. And the 0-1, that's in there. Good strike at the knees. Good pitch there from Connor Dove. Nagowski in the hole, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it is. Off-speed pitch. That is bounced to the shortstop. He'll take it himself. Step on the bag. Over to first in time. And the double play takes care of the Aviators in the 4th. We have played 4th. 2-1 Derby. We'll be right back.
Offering home mortgage.
You'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, 2-1 ball game. Derby leads it.
Braxton Worley.
Top of the order for the Twins. 1, 2, and 3. Worley, Mendoza, and Urquidy scheduled here in the 5th. Copland out for inning number 5 of work. He's given up a couple of runs on 5 hits. So pretty good outing so far for Copland. And the first pitch to Worley. Steps in from the left side. That is low and away, ball 1. Audio only tonight, so if you're looking for a picture, don't know what to tell you. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. We appreciate you tuning in nonetheless. 1 ball and 1 strike. That is high and away, 2-1. Tried to get him to chase something, and he wasn't doing it. That is bounced to the right side. Nixon is up with it, and he'll take it himself for out number 1. Good play there by Nixon. Ball was hit very sharply. Tough to see over there at first base this time of night. 1 out now. The leadoff man is retired. Here is Tyler Mendoza. 1 for 2 tonight.
Second baseman, number 3, Tyler Mendoza.
Mendoza 1 for 2 out of Paris Community College. Doubled and was credited with an RBI in the 3rd. 172 at the start of the day. And the first pitch to him is in there for a strike. No balls and a strike to Tyler Mendoza. That is wide. Count even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the 5th from Haysville, 2-1 Twins. They play him straight away. That is driven to center field. Looks like Cucinotta a couple of steps back and hauls it in for out number 2.
Now batting the left fielder, number 14, Michael Urquidy.
2 outs now. Here's Michael Urquidy. 1 for 2 tonight. Stole a base. Out of Angelo State, he'll hit from the left side. Taking his time, stepping in. Open stance, right on left matchup. Here is the offering from Copland. That's a fastball that misses high and away, ball 1. Urquidy hitting .295 is a little anemic compared to how he did last spring. Hit .375 at Angelo State. That is driven to the right side, foul. We turned on that one and blew it foul. 1-1. Very good bat speed from Michael Urquidy. And the 1-1. That is bounced through the right side. It'll get in there for a base hit. Tough hop there for Nixon. Goes down to a knee, tries to backhand it.
Right fielder,
that
15,
will go.
Colton Eager.
We'll just see how they're going to score that. I would like to score that a base hit. That would have been a fantastic play from Nixon. That was a tough in-between hop in the sun. Nonetheless, Urquidy is aboard with 2 outs. Got to be careful with him. Did steal a base in the 3rd. Here is Colton Eager. And that is low and in. Ball 1. 2 outs now, top of the 5th. 2-1 Derby. Derby got a couple in the 3rd. And that has been it. And the 1-0 from Copland. That is wide. 2 balls and no strikes. Copland got the Twins in order in the 1st, and since then it's been a struggle. 2-0. That is bounced to the right side, foul. Got to wonder if Eager may have swung at ball 3 there. That ball appeared to be pretty far inside. We'll take it, 2-1. Derby 12 and 11 on the season. Haysville 8 and 16. That is high. So 3 balls and a strike now to Colton Eager. Eager 0 for 2 out of Abilene Christian. Throw over, and Urquidy is back in there head first. Three balls and a strike. Here it is. That is driven to right field. Nagalski on the run and runs it down just near the line. Good play there by Zach Nagalski. Gets a good jump on it, and that'll do it for the Twins. We've played 4.5, 2-1 Derby. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Aviators trail the Twins 2-1. 7, 8, and 9 scheduled for the Aviators. It'll be Cross, Williams, and Garcia. Connor Dove out for inning number 5, cruising along except for one minor hiccup there in the first, and he has been golden ever since. First pitch to Carter Cross. Good off-speed pitch. He swings through and misses for strike 1. Cross out of the University of Nebraska, hitting .227. 1 for 1 today with a stolen base. And the 0-1, that is wide. 1-1. Connor Dove, a quick worker. That is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. 7, 8, and 9 for the Aviators. It'll be Cross, Williams, and Garcia. Cross in left field tonight, and he takes a fastball in there for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aviators hitting .242 as a team, giving up a smidge over 7 runs a game. That is wide, 3-2. Cross the leadoff man here in the 5th. And that is popped foul. That might have been ball 4, but that is foul straight back. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Warm night here at the ballpark. Absolutely no wind. I could have as many papers as I want out tonight, and they wouldn't go anywhere. 3-2 now. Swung on and missed. That one was up around the letters, and that'll do it for Cross. For out number 1.
Number 14, Darian Williams.
Tough pitch to lay off of. That was a little out of character for Cross to swing at a pitch that far out of the zone. Nonetheless, here is Darian Williams, 1 out in the inning. Benedict College, he is 0 for 1 also. A strikeout in the 2nd. Start of the day hitting .186. And he takes a big hack at a fastball. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. That was a good cut fastball from Connor Dove. It's in there at the knees. And Williams 0 down in the count, 0-2. And the 0-2 from Dove. Off-speed pitch is in there for strike 3. So the umpire was a little bit confused as to what the count was. Not the usual ring up there. He was giving the 2-1 count, and Williams was headed back to the dugout. Folks, you can't make this stuff up. Nonetheless, 2 outs. Here is Manny Garcia. 0 for 1 in the inning. And he takes a pitch at the knees for a strike. Flew out to the third baseman last time up, and he takes one wide. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Garcia out of LaSalle. Shortstop today. That is into left field for a base hit. Good line drive. Base hit for Garcia, and he's aboard with 2 outs.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Shea Gutierrez.
So a good piece of hitting there by Garcia. He's aboard with 2 outs. Top of the order. Here is Shea Gutierrez. 0 for 1 tonight, and a hit by pitch. Stolen base and a run scored. Second baseman out of Incarnate Word. Start of the day hitting .330. 2 outs. Garcia's going. Good jump. And that'll be dumped into right field. And that'll be a base hit for Gutierrez. And Garcia over to third base.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Jack Cuccinata.
Just over the outstretched arms of the second baseman. That ball's probably caught if Garcia is not on the run. So good news there for the Aviators. First and third and 2 outs. My apologies there. A little wishful thinking there. Gutierrez is aboard with a base hit. Here is Jack Cuccinata. 0 for 2 tonight. And he takes a fastball inside, ball 1. Twins lead it 2-1. Tying run over at third base. That would be Garcia. And the pitch. That is popped up to the right side. Second baseman Mendoza making the call and the catch. Wasn't easy, but he hauled it in. The Aviators are going to leave a couple. We have played 5. Twins 2, Aviators 1. We'll be right back.
Stop by the merchandise tent behind home.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
And welcome back. We go to the 6th, 2-1 Derby. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Twins. Anderson, Page, and Parker scheduled. Taylor Copland out for inning number 6 of work. So Anderson, the right-hander, will step in. He is one of the Jayhawk League leaders in batting average at the start of the day. First pitch is high, ball 1. Hitting .357. So both him and Eager are on the leaderboard in batting average in the league. 1 for 2 today. That is in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes to Wes Anderson. Anderson, a right-handed hitter out of the University of Alabama, Huntsville. And the 2-0 is wide. 3 balls and no strikes. Anderson singled in the 2nd and flew out in the 4th. 1 for 2. And that misses inside. So a 4-pitch walk to Anderson.
Marcus Page.
Leadoff man is aboard. Got to wonder just how much Taylor Copland has in the tank. From my location tonight, I'm unable to see if anybody is getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. Here's Marcus Page out of South Mountain Community College. And he takes one right down the middle for a strike. He is 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch in the 4th. Stranded both times. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 2nd. Runner at first now. Throw over. And Anderson's back in there head first. Very difficult for anybody on the right side of the infield to see the setting sun. They're looking right into it. So Copland will need to be careful. Runner goes. Off-speed pitch, and the throw is high. So a good jump by Anderson. Picked a good pitch to run on, something off-speed. So Stoltz didn't have much of a chance. So Anderson into second base with a stolen base. Page with an opportunity to extend the lead. Twins lead at 2-1. 5 hits for the Twins, 4 for the Aviators. And that's in there for a call strike. And that'll do it for Marcus Page. Good off-speed pitch there from Copland on the inside corner.
Houston Parker.
And that'll be out number 1. Here is Houston Parker out of Meridian Community College. Over 2 tonight. Last night in the league, El Dorado beat Hayes 9-4. Dodge City beat this Derby club 8-3. And the Aviators took care of Great Bend 11-7. The first pitch to Parker is high and in, ball one. Parker doing the catching tonight, steps in from the right side, runner at second base with one out. Here it is. That is into center. That'll get down for a base hit. They will hold the runner at third. Anderson wasn't sure whether the ball was going to be caught.
Number 20, Torrin Craig.
First and third now. One out. Aviators in a little bit of a pickle here. Looks like Coach Spongeburg looking down to the bullpen. There must be activity going on. Looks like they may send Stoltz out to talk to him. Looks like they're going to send Stoltz out to talk to him. Maybe waste a little bit of time here. While we're not doing anything, we'll tell you about some of these sponsors. Sponsors for tonight's game: Musat Heating and Cooling, Doug's Auto Service, Little Caesars Pizza, Advanced Physical Therapy, Noah's Donut Shop, the best donuts in the galaxy, Affordable True Value, and the Haysville Chamber of Commerce. Looks like Coach Spongeburg is going to continue, and he will go out to talk to his pitcher, Copland. Not sure whether he's going to make the change. Has not asked for the baseball yet. Looks like it's just going to be a conversation. More sponsors: Haysville Pride, WSU, Diva Dog Spa LLC. I could have used that last week. Wichita Fish Company, Tacoville, USD 261, Sleep Inn, Haysville Christian Church, Community Bank, Cash Saver, Shirts Plus, Main Street Massage and Spa, and hookbats.com. So there's your sponsors for tonight's ball game. Stop by and say thank you to those folks. Like the conference is over now. Looks like Copland will remain in the ball game, basically one pitch away from getting out of this thing. Runners at first and third, one out. Here is Torrin Craig. He is 1 for 2. Steps in from the right side. First pitch is a good fastball right down the middle, 0-1. Got to think that Copland may be on a short leash here. Can't let this ball game get out of hand. And the 0-1. Had just missed inside, or did it hit him? Umpire says it hit him. So that'll load him up. So Craig is hit by pitch.
Now batting the third baseman, number 4, Zach Smith.
That'll make coaches say words that you shouldn't be saying in public when you start hitting the 8-hole, man. But that's exactly what the Aviators have done here in the top of the 6th. That'll be all for Copland. Looks like Coach Spongeburg will go to the mound. And while we're waiting, we'll do a little This Day in Baseball History. Let's see, July the 9th, 1971.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Aviators from Point Loma Nazarene, number 22, Byron Smith.
Looks like Byron Smith will come in. We'll talk about him in a minute. But in the meantime, in 1971, July the 9th, the A's beat the Angels 1-0 in 20 innings. It's the longest shutout win in American League history. So the A's and the Angels went 20 innings in 1971 and only scored 1 run. So pitching coaches would have been proud. So it looks like Byron Smith will take over. Right-hander out of Point Loma. He will face 9-1-2. He will inherit a bases-loaded situation. So Smith, a right-hander out of San Diego, will come in to try to slow down this Derby Twins offense here in the top of the 6th. They have loaded it up. Wes Anderson led it off. He was the 5-hole man and walked, stole a base. Marcus Page struck out, and Houston Parker with a base hit to center. And Torrin Craig was hit by pitch, and that loaded him up with 1 out. So we'll get you some numbers on Smith in just a moment. So Smith will inherit a bases-loaded jam. Very competitive young man, wants the baseball every day. Three appearances for Smith, 5 innings of work. And the first pitch to Zach Smith is high and away, ball 1. So the runners on the bags there are Taylor Copland's responsibility. That is low and away. So Smith in the hole to the 9-hole batter, Smith. 2 balls and no strikes. 5 1/3 innings of work. He struck out 10 and given up 3 hits and a walk. So very accurate. That is sprayed down the right field line, foul. So Zach Smith a little tardy on the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to him. Last outing for Byron Smith at Hayes on June the 30th in a 6-5 loss. Went 2 1/3 innings. Struck out 3 and walked 1. Give up 1 hit. And a 2-1. That is sprayed foul again. So a good fastball there from Smith. And that'll even it up 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Aviators in a jam here in the top of the 6th. They've got them loaded with just 1 out. They're up at the corners, double play depth in the middle. They are shading him towards right field in the outfield. And a 2-2 is popped up and foul. Byron Smith has been used pretty much as a platoon catcher with Stoltz, doing some relief work on the mound. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out, and time is called. Smith was well into his stretch before time was called. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases are loaded. Here it is. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Kind of a half swing from Smith. Very much fooled on the pitch. That is out number 2. So a big out. Smith comes in and gets the 9-hole man, Smith. Top of the order now. Here's Braxton Worley. 1 for 3 on the day out of South Mountain Community College. So he was a left-handed hitter. So it'll be a right-on left matchup. Bases are still loaded. 2-1 Twins. We're in the top of the 6th. And the pitch. Good fastball in the outside corner. Paints the outside corner. 0-1. No balls and a strike. 2 outs. Smith trying to get the Aviators out of this jam. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Good fastball from Smith. So he's 1 pitch away from getting out of it. No balls and 2 strikes to Worley. He is the center fielder today. 278 at the start of the day. 0-2. Here it is. Just missed outside. Pretty good. Looked like a cut fastball there from Smith. And it'll go to 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Got to wonder if he'll challenge him here with another fastball. And it is. That was a fastball high and away. 2-2. Pretty good reaction time from Stoltz. That was way up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Smith trying to get out of it. 2-1 Derby. Smith looking at the sign, shaking off a few. See what he comes up with. Here's the 2-2. That is fouled back. Looked like another
A
fastball.
reminder, all foul balls are property of the Haysville Aviators.
2
Please
balls
return
and
to
2
the concession
strikes.
stand for a small prize.
Right on left matchup, top of the order, Braxton Worley. And the 2-2. Here it is. Fastball away, ball 3. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. No place to put him. Runners will be off with the pitch. Smith with a walk around the back of the mound. A wipe of the sweat. He's going to step back on here. He will go out of the windup right here. Here it is. 3-2. 2 outs. Swung on and missed, and he got him. So the Twins will leave them loaded. Byron Smith comes in and strikes out the last 2 batters to get out of the inning. We played 5.5. Still 2-1 Twins. We'll be right back.
Visit morrislane.com or call 316-262-2.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 6th. Still 2-1 Derby. Aviators wiggle out of a bases-loaded jam. Byron Smith comes in for Taylor Copland to strike out the last 2 hitters to get out of the inning. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for the Aviators. First pitch to Nigel Williams. Up and in. Almost hit him. 4-1. Looks like Connor Dove will go out for inning number 6. He's just given up 1 run. That was in the first. Williams 1 for 2. That is wide. Williams a base hit in the first. Lined out to the second baseman in the third. 294 at the start of the day out of Lake Erie College. That is lined just over the head of the second baseman. And that'll be a leadoff base hit for Nigel Williams. That's his second base hit of the game.
Number 10, Damon Nixon.
Aviators with the tying run at first base. Here's Damon Nixon. 0 for 2 tonight out of Florence Darlington Tech. Will hit from the left side. Be a right-on-left matchup. Nixon a switch hitter. First baseman tonight has played quite a bit of third. First pitch to him, swung on and missed for strike one. Looked a little tardy on the pitch. Nixon 295. Kind of a semi-open stance. And the 0-1. That is on the outside corner for strike two. Nixon not so sure. Nonetheless, he is in the hole 0-2. Runner at first, that would be Nigel Williams. Leadoff base hit. 0-2 now to Damon Nixon. Off-speed pitch misses low. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out. We're in the home half of the 6th. And the pitch. That is fouled back. Just got a piece of it. Nixon still alive. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Dove got the Aviators in order in the 3rd, and that's been it. Throw over to first, and Williams back in there head first. 1-2, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Runner at first base. That pitch is bounced to the first base husband. He is up with it over to short for 1. And not in time back at first. So the
now batting the catcher, number
3-6-3 double play not in order, but Williams is forced out at second base. So Nixon will be aboard on the fielder's choice. Here's Nate Stoltz. 1 out now in the 6th. Stoltz 1 for 2, hitting .250 at the start of the day. First pitch from Dove is high and away. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits for the Twins. 1 run, 5 hits for the Aviators. That is popped foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here are the Jayhawk League standings at the start of play tonight. Hayes is in first place, 18-5, followed by Liberal, 13-10. Dodge City, 12-10. Derby, 12-11. El Dorado, 13-12. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now to Stoltz. Haysville is 8-16, followed by Great Bend, 7-19. So there are your Jayhawk League standings. 1-2, that is wide. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nate Stoltz. Stoltz doing the catching tonight, has been platooning with Byron Smith. And that is fouled back. Good fastball there from Connor Duff. He continues to pound the zone pretty well tonight. No walks on the night for Connor Duff. Off-speed pitch misses. 3-2 now. No walks and 4 strikeouts, so pretty good night for Connor Dove. He leads it 2-1. That is fouled down the right-hand side. And the count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Same 2 clubs at Derby tomorrow night, and back here Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Nigel Williams led it off with a base hit. That's popped foul. Forced out on a ground ball at second base by Nixon. Nixon reached on the fielder's choice, and that's where you're at. Here's the 3-2. Just missed outside. Pretty good spot. Tough pitch to take, but we'll take it.
Now batting the right fielder,
So Stoltz is aboard.
Zach Nagalski.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Zach Nagalski. 196. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Step in from the right side. Tying run at second base. Runners at first and second. Only 1 out. A little bit of a jam here for Connor Dove. It's his first walk of the ball game. First pitch to Nagalski is swung on and missed. He's in the hole 0-1. Cross is next. And the 0-1. Off-speed pitch is filleted into right field. Right fielder coming hard, makes the play. They try to throw behind the runner Stoltz at first base.
Now batting,
And gets back just in time.
Carter Cross.
2 outs now in the inning. Has a good jump by Eager out in right field. That ball was inside outed, but he got a good jump on it and came up throwing to first base, tried to double off Stoltz, but he got back in time. Here's Carter Cross. Runner still at first and second. First pitch to him is high and in. Ball 1. 2 outs now. Cross is 1 for 2 today out of the University of Nebraska. Singled and stole a base in the second. Struck out in the 5th. They try to throw back behind. Throw down to second base, and Nixon back in there. Tried to catch Nixon on a good secondary lead. Pretty good throw down there by Parker. Nixon just got back in time. First and second, 2 outs now. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Derby. Here's the 1-1 to Cross. That is off his hands, fouled back for strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. The only other Jayhawk League action tonight is Liberal is at El Dorado. Everybody else is off. Little different format this year. Last year, everybody had the same day off on Monday. So various days off this year. Looks like there is some discussion with the home plate umpire. He is going to walk over, and looks like he's getting more baseballs. Looks like he's satisfied with the number of baseballs. He's back in there. 1-2 now to Cross. 227 on the season. Here it is. Off-speed pitch, and he got him with a curveball. And the Aviators are going to strand a couple. We played 6. 2-1 Derby. We'll be right back.
Offering a VBS this summer.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. 2-1 Derby. Close ball game. Byron Smith out for
Leading
inning
off,
number
the second
2.
baseman, number 3, Tyler Mendoza.
Smith came in and got the last 2 outs with the bases loaded in the bottom or the top of the 6th. So he is back out there for inning number 2. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for Derby, Mendoza, Urquidy, and Eager scheduled. First pitch to Mendoza inside ball 1. Mendoza 1 for 3 out of Paris Community College. Hits from the right side, playing second base tonight. And a pitch from Smith. That is bounced to the left side. Garcia rounds it out over to first, not in time. That'll go as a base hit. That would have taken a perfect throw. Throw was a little in between Hopper over there at first base, and that will go as a base hit for Mendoza. So his second base hit of the ball game.
Number 14, Michael Urquidy.
Just out of reach of Williams III, or he would have cut that one off. Garcia had to make a roundabout on that one and throw across his body. Mendoza runs very, very well, so he is aboard with nobody out. Garcia blew out his shoe. He's tying it back up. He's ready to go. Here is Michael Urquidy. 2 for 3 today. Steps in from the left side. The runner goes. The throw down to second. They're saying he is out at second base. So a good play and throw by Stoltz. And Mendoza is erased trying to steal second base. So a good shot by Stoltz. We were a little blocked out on the play by the pitcher and the hitter, who is left-handed. So Mendoza will be out 2-6. 4 out number 1. And the pitch to Urquidy is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Not the best of pitches for Mendoza to run on. He ran on a fastball. 1-1 now to Urquidy. That is in there for a strike on the outside corner. Good cut fastball there from Smith. That one seemed to migrate a little bit on the outside corner. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch is driven to right field. Nagalski, that'll get over his head. That's off the wall. And Urquidy into second base with a stand-up double. So the caught stealing is very big here.
Number 15, Colton Eager.
So Urquidy takes a 1-2 pitch and bangs it off the wall in right field. Guy has very good bat speed. But the good news is there was not a runner ahead of him or he would have scored. So the score remains 2-1. Here is Colton Eager. Hitless tonight. He's 0 for 3 out of Abilene Christian. One out, steps in from the left side. And the pitch from Smith. Good fastball is foul straight back, 0-1. Smith does throw strikes. He's only walked 1 all season long in 5 1/3 innings of work. And the 0-1. That's high and away. And leaving it up 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1, 1 out runner at second base. That'll be Urquidy. If you'll remember, Mendoza was erased on a caught stealing. Here's the 1-1. Just missed high and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Eager was thought about it. Able to hold up and check his swing. 2-1 now to the right fielder. And a 2-1. Took a little off, missed outside, 3-1. He's going to grab a little rosin and walk it off, muttering to himself. 3 balls and a strike, runner at second. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to walk a guy in this situation. And that's what he's just going to do. So Eager will draw a 1-out walk. That'll get the double play in order.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 11, Wes Anderson.
First and second. Looks like Coach Spongeburg is going to go to the mound. Same two clubs tomorrow night over at Derby. Derby will be back in here for Game 3 on Wednesday. Thursday will be off. Then the Aviators hit the road this weekend. They will begin a 3-game series in Dodge City this Friday. Couple wins in this series, a couple wins in Dodge City will be closer to getting the record back to 500. Mound Conference is over. Coach Spongeburg back to the dugout. Double play is a possibility here. Here is Wes Anderson out of Alabama, Huntsville. 1 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base. And a pitch that is high. Ball 1. Smith angry at himself. Very, very competitive young man out of San Diego. And a 1-0. Just missed outside 2-0. Pretty good pitch there from Smith. Good movement and location. Pretty good take there by Anderson. Anderson ahead in the count now, 2-0. First and second, Smith 1 pitch away from getting out of it and get a ground ball right here. Here's the 2-0. That is popped up. Looks like the catcher giving chase back to the screen, and it'll be out of play. Just out of play there. Stoltz went back and gave a nice look, and that landed in the seats. 2 balls and a strike now to Wes Anderson. Anderson, one of the guys leading the Jayhawk League in batting average at the start of the day with .357. He's definitely in the top 10. He's the designated hitter tonight. Here's the 2-1. Just missed high, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Smith going to walk around and talk to himself a little bit. And a 3-1. Couple of looks. Here it is. That is popped foul. 3-2 now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. You got to think the advantage would have to go to Smith at this point. Very competitive. 3-2. First and second, 1 out. We're in the top of the 7th. Derby clings to a 2-1 lead. Time is called. Hitter Anderson would like a moment. First and second. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 8 hits for the Twins, 5 for the Aviators. And a 3-2. Just missed outside. Pretty good fastball from Smith, but that was clearly outside, but didn't miss by much. Tough pitch to take by Anderson. That
Now
tells you
batting
just
first
how good of
baseman,
a
number 12,
eye he
Marcus
has for the
Biggs.
zone. That'll be a walk, and they're loaded. So Stoltz out to talk to Smith. One catcher to another. Got to wonder what they might be talking about. There's no doubt that Smith is probably talking about the quality of milk in this part of the country. He is quite the milk and ramen noodles connoisseur. Looks like Coach Spongeburg will now go to the mound. Got to see what they might have cooking here. Bases are loaded. Looks like he is going to ask for the baseball, and Smith will be lifted here in the 7th. We'll be back in just a moment. We'll tell you about the new pitcher, and we'll be right back.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
And welcome back. Looks like the Aviators will go with right-hander Kyle John. He is out of Texas State. He'll come in to try to shut down the Twins. They have them loaded. Kyle John has appeared in 13 games. He has a 2-2 record. Couple of saves, 17 and 2/3 innings of work. He struck out 25 and walked 6. Is hittable, has given up 27 hits. It'll be Marcus Page and Houston Parker expected with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Twins trying to blow this thing wide open. They lead it 2-1. So Kyle John finishes his warm-up tosses. Marcus Page will step in. 0-2, struck out last time up in the 6th. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Page out of South Mountain Community College, playing first base tonight. It's been pretty busy. 222 tonight. Double play depth in the middle. Corners are in. And the 0-1. Just missed low. Ball 1. John asking whether or not that pitch was low. Umpire verifying, yes, it was. 1-1. Off-speed pitch swung through and missed. Good hack there by Marcus Page. Looked to be just a little bit out ahead of it. So he's down on account 1-2. Aviators got out of a bases-loaded jam in the 6th, so they're really no stranger to this situation. Here's the 1-2 now. And they step off. Step towards third, runs back Urquidy. Or maybe might catch Urquidy getting off a little bit too far. John resets, checks the sign, and here is the 1-2. That is wide, 2-2. John will give you a couple of different arm slots. He will drop down to 3/4 and then almost a sidearm. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. And the pitch. Fastball. That is fisted foul. So a good fastball from Kyle John. Tried to sneak a little cheese by Marcus Page, and he just gets a piece of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Top of 7. Derby with a 2-1 lead, trying to blow it open right here. And the 2-2. Off-speed pitch is in there for a call strike at the knees. And Marcus Page strikes out for the 2nd time tonight. 2 outs now. It'll be up to Houston Parker.
Houston Parker.
1 for 3 tonight, doing the catching. Be up to Parker to keep things going. Infielders will step back and get some range. Third baseman playing no doubles. And the pitch. That is a fastball on the outside corner for strike one. So the Aviators trying to wiggle out of trouble here with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Stoltz going to go out and talk to him. Same 2 clubs tomorrow night at Derby. And check their website to see if it will be broadcast. No balls and a strike. Base is still loaded. Here it is. That is popped foul, 0-2. So Parker in the hole. Smith started the inning, gave up a couple of hits and a couple of walks. Was lifted by Spongeburg. And Kyle John has come in to strike out Marcus Page. And he has Houston Parker on the ropes. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch. That is grounded through the hole for a base hit. 1 run will score. And they hold the trailing runner, so everybody will move up 90 feet. So Urquidy will score, and the Twins now lead it 3-1. A pretty good pitch there from Kyle John. Just got enough of it to get it through the hole on the left side. And here is Torrin Craig. South Mountain Community College was hit by a pitch last time up. 1 for 2. And he takes a strike. No balls and a strike now. 2 outs. Twins now lead it 3-1. 9 hits now for the Twins, 5 for the Aviators. And that is into left field. That'll be down for a base hit. 1 run will score. And the throw and the hit is bobbled in left field, and a 2nd run will score. They will try to score the 3rd. The throw to the plate, and he's out. So the bad news is they get a couple of runs. The good news is the Aviators are out of the inning. So stretch time in Haysville. 5-1 now Derby. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Go to the home half of the 7th. Aviators with a little bit of work to do. Twins get 3 in the top half of the 7th. They now lead at 5-1. It'll be 8-9 and 1 for the Aviators. First pitch to Darian Williams is low and away. Ball 1. Connor Dove out there with a 4-run cushion. And the pitch to Williams, low and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Williams hitless tonight, a couple of strikeouts. Williams out of Benedict College in the DH spot tonight. Right on right matchup. And that is driven to left field. Urquidy going back. Will the ballpark hold it? No! That ball will be on to 63rd Street, and that'll be a solo home run for Darian Williams. Ball was absolutely launched. There was no doubt about that one. Urquidy gave it a courtesy look. And the Aviators get one back here in the bottom of the 7th. Solo home run for Darian Williams. That'll cut the lead to 5-2 now. Here is
Now batting the shortstop,
Manny Garcia.
Manny Garcia.
Garcia 1 for 2 tonight out of LaSalle, playing shortstop. Another right-on-right matchup. Off-speed pitch floats high and in, ball 1. Garcia hitting .209, which is higher than it used to be, but his on-base percentage is up around 500. Good fastball from Dove. Swung through and missed. Garcia just got a piece of it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Another high fastball from Connor Dove. Garcia in the hole. 1-2. And the 1 ball, 2 strikes. That is down the left field line. Fair. That'll be in there for extra base hits. Urquidy up with it quickly. Here's the throw to second. Throw is to the right field side of second base, and Garcia in there with a double with nobody out. So
Now batting the second
Aviators
baseman,
not
number
going
1,
away here in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order, still nobody out. Here is Shea Gutierrez. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound. I wonder if we could scrounge up a little this day in baseball history while we're not doing nothing here. Let's see what we got here. On this day in 1972,
Pair of sunglasses turned in for the Boston fans.
looks like 1972, July the 9th, the Angels, Nolan Ryan fans, an American League record, 8 straight Red Sox en route to a 16 strikeout victory. So this day in baseball history, Nolan Ryan struck out 8 straight and 16 overall to beat the Red Sox. So pretty good numbers right there. So it looks like that we're going to have a pitching change here, and we'll let you know who it is in just a moment. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Looks like the Twins were going to go to the right-hander out of Mary University. It looks like they will go with Ian Fisher. He's appeared in 6 games so far. He has 8 strikeouts, 6 walks, 6 hits. No record. 9 innings of work. His last outing was July the 6th and a loss to the A's where he threw 3 innings. So here is Gutierrez. Runner at second base. First pitch swinging. That is to center field. Center fielder coming hard, unable to come up with it. And Gutierrez hustling. He is into second base. So second and third now. So good base running and good hustle play by Gutierrez.
Now batting the
It
center
appeared that
fielder, number 2,
Worley
Jack
was really confused
Cuccinota.
on the ball and got a late jump on it, and it fell in front of him. Garcia had to hold up, not sure if it was going to be caught. He is down to third. So second and third now, still nobody out. 5-3 ball game. Actually, that's 5-2 ball game. My apologies. The solo home run by Darian Williams here in the 7th. Second and third now. Still nobody out. Here's Jack Cuccinota. Hitless tonight. First pitch swinging, and he swings through it, strike 1. Fisher is a sidearm pitcher. He will drop down. So really tough on the right-handed hitters. Right on right matchup. And the 0-1. That is driven to center field. Looks like Worley back and to his left. He's not going to catch it. So 1 run will score. They will send the trail run. Here is the throw to the plate. Mishandled by the catcher. 2 runs will score. And Cuccinota down to third on a double. So score that, a double and an error. Well, the ball squirts away from the catcher on the throw home. They tried to get Gutierrez. So the Aviators with 3 here in the bottom of the 7th. They now trail at 5-4. Here is Nigel Williams. Connor Dove started it and was taken over by Fisher. And since then, he has given up a couple of runs. So we can close the book on Dove. He can only win it. And the 0-1 swung on and missed. Good hack by Nigel Williams. Williams 2 for 3 out of Lake Erie College. No balls and a strike. Still nobody out. Runner at third base, that would be Cuccinota. Moved over to third on the throw home. And the 0-1. That is going to float outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Derby started the inning with a 5-1 lead. Aviators have cut it now to 5-4. And a pitch that is fouled back. That got a piece of the catcher. One ball and 2 strikes to Nigel Williams. Third base tonight, .294 at the start of the game. Certainly will go up from here. And a 1-2. That's fouled back. Just gets a piece of it. That's off the mask of the catcher, Parker. Umpire's going to take a small walk while Parker tries to figure out what day it is. Last outing for Fisher was July the 6th. Threw 3 innings, gave up a hit, a couple of walks, and 5 strikeouts. Fisher, a right-hander out of Mary University. 1-2 now to Williams. That is fisted. Popped up. Looks like the shortstop's going to come in and call off Fisher and make the play. That was a little fisted jam shot. Popped up for out number 1.
Damon Nixon.
1 out. Here's Damon Nixon. Hitless tonight, 0 for 3, a strikeout and a fielder's choice. Gonna hit from the left side. He's out of Florence Darlington Tech. Chance to tie it up right here with a base hit. And the first pitch swung on and missed. Strike one. No balls and a strike, one out. Runner at third. That would be Cucinotta. And the 0-1. That is foul back. 0-2 now to Damon Nixon. Nixon hitting .295 at the start of the day. Switch hitter will go from the left side. And the 0-2. That misses way wide. Not the best of purpose pitches there from Fisher. 1-2. Runner at third. Aviators trying to tie it up. Swung on and missed. And that'll do it for Nixon. Well, second strikeout of the ball game for Damon Nixon.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Nate Stoltz.
Nate Stoltz now. 1 for 2 with a walk. Stoltz doing the catching. Nagowski would be next if Stoltz were to reach. And a first pitch to him, right down the middle for a called strike. Tough to keep your front side in if you're a right-handed hitter with a pitcher like Fisher. And the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, catches the inside corner. 0-2 now to Nate Stoltz. Aviators have gotten 3. Darian Williams started off with a solo home run. Garcia with a base hit. Gutierrez with a base hit. And the 0-2 just held up. 1-2. Good take there by Stoltz. One ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. That is wide, 2-2. Stoltz with a chance to tie it up right here with a base hit. Tying run over at third base. 3 across so far for the Aviators here in the 7th. They trail it 5-4. 2-2 is high. 3-2. Tough pitch to take. Good discipline there by Stoltz. And here's the 3-2. And it's popped foul. Well, Stoltz able to get a piece of it, foul it straight back. Dove started out the inning, gave up the solo home run. Garcia doubled. They went to Fisher. He's since given up a couple of hits and a strikeout. Here's the 3-2. That is going to float high. And a good at bat there by Nate Stoltz. He will draw a 2-out walk.
The right fielder, number 25, Zach Nagowski.
Aviators with runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Here's Zach Nagowski. 0 for 3 tonight, definitely due out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. This will be his first look at Ian Fisher, a right-hander out of Mary University. First pitch to him, swung on and missed for strike 1. Good hack at it from Nagowski. Bat has cooled off for him a little bit, down to 196 at the start of the day. And the 0-1. That is down the... Just foul. That ball was absolutely smoked. Looked like it drew a little bit of chalk. Looks like Coach Spongeberg is going to go down and see where it hit. Looks like he has a bead on where that might have hit. Not getting much argument out of Coach Spongeberg, so it must have been foul. He was standing right on top of it. Just missed the runner. Big Cucinotta just about wore that one. Cucinotta at third, Stoltz over at first. 2 outs. We're in the bottom half of the 7th. 3 runs across for the Aviators. 5-4 now, Derby. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed. And that'll do it. So the Aviators going to get 3, but we're going to strand a couple. We've played 7, 5-4 Derby. We'll be right back.
At prices much lower.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 8th. 5-4. Aviators get 3 in the bottom of the 7th. Narrow the lead to 5-4. 8, 9, 1, and 2 scheduled for the Twins. Kyle John out for his second inning of work. He'll face Smith, Weirley, and Mendoza. First pitch to Zach Smith. He shows bunt and takes the ball inside. Smith struck out in the 6th and again in the 3rd, so he is 0 for 3. And that is wide. 2 balls and no strikes. Smith out of Abilene Christian hitting .288. And a 2-0. Swung on and missed. The bottom dropped out of that one. Good pitch there from Kyle John. And that runs the count to 2-1. Aviators on a 3-game winning streak. Wins 4-3, 3-0, and 11-7 over Great Bend this past weekend. That's in the dirt. 3-1 now to Zach Smith. Smith hitting in the 9 spot. Definitely want to make the 9-hole hitter swing the bat. And a 3-1. That is driven deep to left, but that will be way foul. So Cross giving chase. And the count now 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Top of 8, Twins lead at 5-4. Here's the 3-2. That little check swing. Gutierrez ranging far to his left. And that'll go as a base hit. So a little bit of indecision there. Nixon not sure whether he should go and get it. And chose not to. Gutierrez was able to get a glove on it, but wheeled it and threw wide. That'll go as a base hit for Smith. So the Twins have the leadoff man on base here in the top of the 8th. Top of the order now, here's Braxton Worley. 1 for 4 tonight and a strikeout. He'll step in from the left side, right on left matchup. He's going to show bunt. That'll just miss inside. A ball and no strikes. Almost hit him. Kyle John out of Texas State. And the 1-0. That is popped up. Looks like the third baseman, Williams, will make the call and the catch for out number 1. So big out right there
Now batting
for the
second baseman,
Aviators.
number 3, Tyler Mendoza.
1 out. Here's Tyler Mendoza. Aviators 1 pitch away from getting out of. They get a ground ball right here. Definitely don't want your Urquidy up. He will be next. Throw over to first. And Zach Smith back in there head first. 1 out. We're in the top of the 8th. 5-4 Twins lead. Mendoza with a double and scored in the 3rd. And swings at a pitch on the outside corner. Misses. 0-1 now. This will be Mendoza's first look at Kyle John. And the 0-1. That is fisted foul. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the top of the 8th. Twins lead at 5-4. That is high and away, 1-2. Pretty good pitch there from Kyle John. Just a bit high and out. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good off-speed pitch, just missed outside, 2-2. Very sharp break on that pitch. That was a pretty good slider from Kyle John. 2-2 runner at first. Here it is. Just high. 3-2 now to Tyler Mendoza out of Paris Community College. 2 for 4 today. Certainly that 172 batting average will, no pun intended, moving closer to the Mendoza line. Throw over to first. And Smith back in there head first. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Kyle John trying to make a pitch right here. Keep his Aviators in it. He's going to throw back over. Smith back in there standing up. Coming up on 9:25 Central Time here. Game was cruising along at a pretty good clip. Is now pretty much moved, slowed to the speed of smell here. 3-2. 1 out. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and he got him. So a good slider from Kyle John, and that is out number 2.
14, Michael Urquidy.
Dangerous guy now. Here's Michael Urquidy. Three for 4 tonight. Double and a run scored in the 7th out of Angelo State. Your right on left matchup. Be his first look at Kyle John. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. And the 1-0. That is in there for a call strike on the outside corner. Pretty good spot by Kyle John. That'll even it up. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs. Zach Smith reached on a base hit. And he is still at first base. Throw over. And he's back in standing up. Kyle John with a pretty good move over there at first base. A lot of mustard on the throw. Back over to first. Seems to be pretty concerned with Zach Smith. I'd say the bigger problem is setting in the left-handed batter's box in the form of Michael Urquidy. Here's the 1-1. That's a straight change in there. Catches the outside corner, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Michael Urquidy. Throw back over to first. And Smith back in there in time. Ball and 2 strikes to the dangerous Urquidy. 2 outs, runner at first base. Here it is. That's a good fastball from Smith. That's going to miss high and away. 2-2. Urquidy with very good bat speed has a good ability to pull his hands in and barrel up the pitch no matter where it is. That was the case against Smith last inning. Pretty good pitch by Smith, but he pulled his hands in and was able to drive it off the right field wall. And the 2-2, the runner goes. That is into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. They're going to send the runner. Here is the throw. They will not make the throw to the plate. Urquidy in there with an RBI double. He is just basically worn out the Aviators tonight.
Number 15, Colton Eagle.
So Zach Smith will score from first. That's just a good piece of hitting by Urquidy. That was another example of pulling his hands in and basically inside out of that pitch into left center. Here is Colton Eager. 6-4 now, Derby. We're in the top of the 8th. Runner at second base. First pitch to Colton Eager. That is good off-speed pitch, is fouled back, 0-1. Eager out of Abilene Christian, walked and scored last time up. He's 0 for 3. One of the Jayhawk League leaders. He was in the top 10 in batting average at the start of the day. 0 for 3 will certainly hurt that a little bit. That is high and away, 1-1. John out of Texas State trying to get his club off the field. 2 outs, runner at second base. That'll be Urquidy. That is inside. 2 balls and a strike. Late innings have not been kind to the Aviators. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. That is popped up. Left side, third baseman Williams over near the dugout and will make the play, and that'll do it. So the Twins will strand one here in the top of the 8th. We played 7.5. They get one. They now lead at 6-4. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back to the home half of the 8th. Looks like the Aviators will go with a pinch hitter. Looks like Campbell Quirk will hit for Carter Cross here in the bottom half of the 8th. Twins get an insurance run. They now lead at 6-4. Looks like they will continue to go with Ian Fisher. He took over for Connor Dove in the 7th. He will continue to work here in the 8th. First pitch to Quirk is in there for a strike. Looks like that Coach Spongeberg is going to go with the right on left matchup, which is a pretty good call there, and let Quirk have a shot at it. He is out of Monmouth. Hit from the left side. And he takes a ball low. That'll even it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Quirk will more than likely go to left field when the defense same time runs around. Here's the 1-1. That is in there for a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Quirk hitting for Cross here in the bottom of the 8th. Aviators running out of time. They trail the Twins 6-4. Quirk is going to ask for some time. He's going to step out and start over. Ball and 2 strikes. And that is wide. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Parker tried to pull that one back. Not feeling the home plate umpire on that one. That'll go to 2-2. Two from Fisher. That is fouled back. Quirk had a good hack at it. Looks like he was on top of it. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. And he got Quirk for out number 1.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 14, Darian Williams.
Third strikeout of the ball game for Fisher. That'll bring up Darian Williams, the designated hitter. Homered in the 7th. So this will be his first look at Fisher. First pitch to him. That is bounced to the right side. Second baseman up with it. Over to first in time. The ball was not hit extremely hard. Just got by the pitcher, Fisher. Mendoza had to charge it and get it on the run because Williams runs very well. Got him by a step. That'll be out number 2. 2 down now. Here's Manny Garcia. A couple of hits today and a run scored. Doubled in the 7th. So swinging a very hot bat. We'll see if that will continue. This will be his first look at Ian Fisher. First pitch is away. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Garcia hitting .209 at the start of the day out of LaSalle. Shortstop today. Shows bunt. And it hit him when he was in the box. That was pretty evident from where we were sitting, so umpire does agree with us. Garcia trying to maybe slip one by the pitcher. Garcia does run very well. Count even, 1-1, 2 outs. Bottom of 8. That is bounced to the right side. Second baseman to his right, over to first in time for the out. So the Aviators go in order, and we have played 8. Twins lead at 6-4. We'll be right back.
We're considering Haysville for a business location.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville with families enjoying our hometown market.
And welcome back to the top of the ninth. Derby with a 6-4 lead. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. Anderson, Page, and Parker scheduled. Looks like the Aviators will go with a new arm. Right-hander out of Benedictine College will be Justin Souza. He will come in and pitch the ninth. First pitch swinging is driven to left field. Connor Quirk on his horse makes a good over-the-shoulder catch on the run, and that'll retire Wes Anderson. So a good play out there by Quirk, who just came into the ball game for Cross. That'll be out number 1. So good news there for Justin Souza. Here's Marcus Page. 18 innings of work for Souza. He's given up first pitch to Page is in there for a strike. Off-speed pitch misses low. So 18 innings of work, 15 strikeouts, 28 walks, 25 hits for Souza. Last outing July the 8th, which was yesterday. That is filleted into right field. That just about got over the head of Nagalski. Able to correct and make a nice catch. So 2 up and 2 down for Souza.
Houston Parker.
2 down. Sosa did pitch yesterday. Came in and looked like he only walked one hitter in the 11-7 loss. Looked like he may have just gotten a couple of outs. Off-speed pitch is low and away to Houston Parker. 2 for 4 today out of Meridian Community College, doing the catching tonight. Fastball misses wide. 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch, that is foul straight back. 2-1 now, 2 outs. Top of the ninth, Derby leads it 6-4. Derby got a couple in the third, 1 in the 7th. That is high and in, 3-1. So 2 in the third, 3 in the 7th, and 1 in the 8th. They lead it 6-4. And the 3-1 is wide, and he'll walk him. So a 2-out walk issued to Houston Parker here in the top of the ninth.
Shortstop, number 20, Torrin Craig.
Torrin Craig now out of South Mountain Community College. Singled last time up. 2 for 3 with a hit by pitch. And the pitch just missed inside. 1-0. Sosa with an ERA of 15. And the 1-0. That is right down the middle. A good fastball for a call strike from Sosa. 1-1. Top of the order coming up next inning for the Aviators. Well, that's good news. And the 1-1 is popped foul. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sosa started the inning, taking over for John. Got a guy to fly out to left field and right field and walked a guy. 1-2 now, 1 pitch away from getting out of it. Ball is in the dirt. They appealed to the second base umpire, who can't see any way from that position. He said he did not go. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 9. Just miss outside, 3-2. Craig hitting in the 8th spot. Gotta wonder if you just want to go up there and challenge him. Craig hitting .254 at the start of the day. Runner at first base, 3-2. Had his popped foul. And the runner, Parker, will have to retreat to first base, and we'll do it all over again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Sosa trying to wiggle out of it here in the top of the 9th. And the pitch. And as inside, but he went around. More of a defensive swing, but he went around, and that'll be out number 3. We've played 8.5. 6-4. Score now 6-4. Twins. We'll be right back.
Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 9th we go. Last chance for the Aviators. Top of the order, though, it'll be Gutierrez, Cuccinata, and Williams. New pitcher on the mound will be Zach Smith. will come in out of Abilene Christian to try to save it. The first pitch to Gutierrez is an off-speed pitch. Tried to check his swing and unable to do so. So he's in the hole 0-1. That misses inside, 1-1 now. Smith has appeared in 4 games, 6 innings of work, mostly relief. Struck out 8. That is back to the pitcher, and that'll get through there for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard. That was right up the middle.
Center fielder, number 2, Jack Cuccinata.
Almost undressed Zach Smith there on the mound. He had to hit the dirt, and Gutierrez is aboard. So the tying run is at the plate. Last outing for Smith was July the 7th against the A's. He went 2 innings, 4 hits, and 3 runs. That is through the left side for a base hit for Cuccinata. First pitch swinging, and first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting the third baseman, number 9, Nigel Williams.
That'll bring up Nigel Williams. First and second, still nobody out. Smith has yet to retire a batter. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound. Looked like a pretty quick visit from the head coach. Looks like they're going to call everybody in to talk about it. Just to remind you that tomorrow night these same 2 clubs will go at each other at 7 o'clock over in Derby. And the third game of the series will be back over here at Wednesday. 7 o'clock right here. We'll have it for you. Conference is over. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Derby leads at 6-4. 12 hits for the Twins, 11 for the Aviators. An error for the Twins and 3 for the Aviators. First and second. Gutierrez down at second base. Cuccinata down at first. Here is Nigel Williams. Shows bunt and unable to get it down. That's foul. 0-1 now to Williams out of Lake Erie College. 2 for 4 today. See if Coach Spongeberg puts the bunt on again. First baseman creeping in. Straight away in the outfield. And the 0-1. Shows bunt again and takes an off-speed pitch for a strike. 0-2 now. So a good job by Smith locating that off-speed pitch in a bunting situation. Tough to bunt an off-speed pitch like that. And the 0-2. That is into left field for a base hit. They will hold the runner. So 3 straight hits for the Aviators here in the bottom of the 9th. And just like that, they're loaded.
Number 10, Damon Nixon.
Looks like they will run for Williams. Let you know who that is. Looks like Garrett McCarthy.
First base from Mission College, number 13, Garrett McCarthy.
McCarthy will run for Williams. So Damon Nixon up now with the bases loaded. He's out of Florence Darlington Tech. He is in dire need of a base hit. A couple of strikeouts, a fielder's choice, and a bounce out. 0 for 4 on the evening. 295 at the start of the day. He will hit from the left side against the right-handed throwing Smith. And the first pitch. That's high and away. Ball 1. Derby leads at 6-4. Bottom of the 9th. Aviators with them loaded here. And the pitch. That is skied to right field. Right fielder coming in. He will make the play. And the ball not deep enough to score. So that will be out number 1. Ball was hit a mile high.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Nate Stoltz.
1 out now, base is still loaded. Here is Nate Stoltz. 1 for 2, a couple of walks, singled in the 4th. He'll step in from the right side. This will be his first look at Zach Smith. Bases are loaded. 6 for 1 out. And a pitch. Good off-speed pitch in there for a call strike at the knees. 0-1 now. No balls and a strike. They play him straight away on the line in left field. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like they're going to move the center fielder, shade him over a little bit towards right, or more or less straight away. Still a lot of room in left center. Your Keedy playing on the line. That is foul straight back. 1-2 now. So Stoltz in the hole, 1-2. Twins lead at 6-4. Aviators down to their final 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Tying run at second base. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike on the inside corner.
Now batting the right fielder, number 25.
Looked like they were after and try to catch that inside corner. I'm not sure it caught much of the plate, but nonetheless, that'll do it for Stoltz. 2 outs now in the inning. Here is Zach Nagalski. First pitch to him. First pitch swinging and fouls it back. Good hack on that, all over it. Nagalski also needs a hit. He's 0 for 4. Right fielder out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Quirk will be next. And a pitch. That is to the shortstop. He will flip to second base, and that'll do it. So the Aviators are going to load him up with nobody out and not produce a run. So that will do it. Here's your totals.
The Derby Twins 6, Haysville Aviators
For Derby,
4.
6 runs, 13
Please
hits,
make
an
plans to
error.
come back on Wednesday night as
For the
Haysville
Aviators,
hosts
4
Derby
runs,
one
12
more time.
hits, and 3
Second
errors.
Start at 7 p.m.
The win will go to Connor Dove, and the loss will go to Taylor Copland. Aviators fall to 8-17, and the Twins will go to 13-11. Same 2 teams in Derby tomorrow night. Final game right here in Haysville on Wednesday. 7 o'clock starts. We'll have it for you. And I'm Todd Hook saying good night from Haysville. Aviators drop a close one, 6-4. We will see you Wednesday night.